you have to go to the bank and make cash over the counter. This is my experience with Access Bank. I don't know about other
Okay.
banks.
Yeah.
So now we have Stripe. Shaibu, you are welcome to Tech Informer channel.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Okay, and congratulations on hitting 3,000 subscribers on your channel.
Oh, thank you. You even remembered. Wow, I didn't expect you to say that because I just thought it would be one of those things that people will just see for once and forget about. Well, thank you so much for talking about that as well.
That's a real milestone. So how do you feel about hitting 3K on your channel?
Well, this is not my first channel. It's always good reaching milestones, but this is not my first channel. But the thing about this channel is that I am able to build a community compared to my other channel. So hitting 3K on this channel feels better than my other channel. Like when I first got to 1,000 subscribers on my other channel, it was not even this exciting. I didn't get so many people congratulating me. It was just people that were like, okay, you did good, that's all. But this time I have people, it's like a community in Nigeria here. My other channel is not focused on Nigerians. It's for, let's just say, worldwide. So people cannot really connect with me. Yeah. But on this channel, it has been beautiful, honestly. So I really like it. Thank you so much.
So how do you feel being a YouTuber? Can you just share your experience with your new channel?
If I should say with this new channel, yeah, this one is actually very nice. But I believe that for most people, it is going to be about their first channel. So if I will talk about it in general, being a YouTuber in the beginning, it is very tough. Like you may be working all through the night, all through the day, and you will not see results. And those are the times when you feel like, okay, this is not going to work. Maybe I should just go get a teaching job or go look for any job that I can find anywhere. And when you start thinking about things like that, you get discouraged, and you say, okay, the people that made it, they probably just maneuvered their way into making it on YouTube. But honestly, after that stage, when you have passed that hill, it is a very good feeling, honestly. Because if my other channel, I haven't even posted in over a month, but I'm still getting money from it. So, when you get sick, if it is a traditional job, when you get sick, you have to call in, you let them know that you are sick, and they may say, okay, this is coming out from your salary. If you don't come into work today, no payment for you. But for me, I can get sick. I just put it on my community post, community tab. I'm sick, no videos for a few days, so please bear with me. And that's just how it is. So that's just one of the benefits of it.
Yeah, it's really good to be a YouTuber at this time.
Yeah.
So now straight to the matter of the day.
Yeah.
Your experience, physical card and virtual, which one do you think is better?
Okay, so thing is that it depends on how much money you have when it comes to for physical payments. If you're talking about like physical cards that can actually make payments, because we already know now that Naira cards cannot make payments. So if in your, let's say, domiciliary accounts now, because that's the kind of account you need for making international payments. So if you have a domiciliary account and you have a physical card connected to it, then payments depend on how much money you have in your account. So for people that make thousands of dollars per month, they don't necessarily need to withdraw everything. But for those of us, I'm still making hundreds, not thousands yet, so I'm not going to brag. So for those of us that are not making that much amount of money, we go to the bank, we withdraw everything, we go back to the black market exchange, and we have our Naira. So when you have your Naira, then you transfer it to the virtual dollar account. So for me, I've only used the physical card once, and it was very seamless. I didn't have any problems with it. And that was the time when I went to the bank and I couldn't get dollars because there was dollar scarcity. So getting a physical card, if you can have money in your account that you are not going to withdraw, then that will be a very seamless transaction. But for me, I prefer virtual cards because, if there's an emergency, I can quickly just use any of these virtual card platforms, send money to it, convert it to dollars, and pay for whatever I want. I don't want to have my money stuck in the bank just in case anything bad happens. Okay, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, I'm muted.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so now we have different type of cards. Like to tell you my own experience, I've not enjoyed some of the banks, the physical cards, due to the restrictions. You know, I think initially it was they restricted, some banks restricted to $100 per transaction. Then later they dropped it to $20 or something like that. So eventually you can't even do anything. Even to renew your website, your yearly annual listing is more than $20. So you can't even do anything with it. So now I want to ask, which banks, which physical cards have you used recently?
All right. So far, it's been just UBA, and that is for my domiciliary account. I haven't even tried using my Naira card since, like, should I say 2021? Because I think that was the time. Okay, it should be 2022. That was the time I had to pay for my Hostinga account, like Hostinga hosting account, my website. The website, I don't even work on it that much anymore, but I had to pay for the hosting because it was bringing me some revenue through AdSense and affiliate marketing from Amazon. And when I tried I think it was UBA, yeah, I used my UBA Naira debit card. I didn't work. You know, I did all the conversions and I sent the money to the card and to my account. It didn't work. I was like, okay, what's next now? I tried moving the money to Access Bank. It still didn't work. And that was when I decided to go and search online. Why is the card not working? And I started seeing all the news that, okay, from now on it's $50. And my hosting service was $69, or is it $60? I can't really remember. Either 69 or 70, something around that range. And that was when I knew that, okay, it's either I beg someone else to use their account. In fact, I just didn't want all that stress. So I just searched online and I found out about 𝗵𝗵𝗏. And ever since I started using 𝗵𝗵𝗏, that was when I started, okay, I can't just rely on one platform. Since 𝗵𝗵𝗏 works, definitely this is Nigeria. Once something works, someone else will create their own platform and they will try to, competition now. So I had to start looking for other platforms to create my virtual dollar cards. And the thing is that now it's not even, there is no $50 limit or $20 limit. I think it's just zero. Naira cards do not work at all anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Yeah, that's what I read. I haven't tried it, but from as far as I know, from the articles that I've read recently, Naira cards do not work anymore for international payments.
So someone is saying that even $20, okay, you can't use Naira cards for international payments. So sad about it. That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay, now let's even like me. There's one card. This is by UBA. This what they call it? Is it Swift card or
is it Africa?
Open. No,
okay, maybe a prepaid.
Thank you. Yes, prepaid.
Prepaid card. Okay.
Prepaid card, because I tried it once and it makes sense. But the challenge is that you have to go over the counter to fund it. I don't know if you have tried it before. The UBA card.
That's an interesting story because I actually made a video related to that. Okay, so when I was searching for how to get the dollar card, the physical card, everybody was making videos, but they did not like differentiate between the two. There are three cards. I can remember two for now. I'm not sure if there are two or three, but anyways, I know about two: the prepaid card and the debit card. So when I went to the bank and I registered for the card, they didn't even tell me that I would be getting a debit card, a normal debit card. They just told me that, okay, I should come back the next week to get the card. So when I got the card, I was very excited because I knew that there was a way to transfer between one prepaid card to another. I haven't gotten the card yet. So as I got the card, I went outside the bank. There's supposed to be like a 10-digit code. That is going to be like the account number for the card. There's supposed to be a code at the back. So when I checked the back of the card, I didn't see the code. So I went back inside, and it was a lot of back and forth for a while, because most of the people there, it's like they don't even understand what I was trying to say. I said there's supposed to be there's supposed to be like 10 digits on the back, and the guy was like, "Hey, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. The card is connected to my account." And I said, "Fine." I just left. I came back home. I started doing some research to find out that I got a debit card instead of a prepaid card. So
Okay.
that was just what happened. My intentions was to get a prepaid card, because I know that you can transfer between prepaid cards. So, but I haven't tried that prepaid card yet, but I intend to get one very soon. I'm just waiting for. Lately, I've been very, very busy, so I haven't had the time. But as soon as I get the time, I'll try to get one.
Okay. I thought I watched one of your video where the UBA, is that not prepaid?
No, that's not a prepaid card. That's a debit card. So that's
Okay,
the
that was
thing.
the one that have the account number written at the back
The card.
of the
That's
card.
the
Yes.
prepaid. Yeah, that's the prepaid card. That's the one you have
Okay, that's
to.
the prepaid.
Yeah, you have to go and fund it at the bank in order to use it.
Okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, that's the
I tried.
difference.
I tried it, and I think it's okay, but the only limitation there is going over the counter to fund the account. Okay,
Yeah.
now let's now move to the main guys. That is the virtual cards. Those people are they are the redeemer. They are the savior of
Well,
every online entrepreneur.
yeah.
Imagine, just
So,
imagine someone buying stuff from AliExpress, selling it in Nigeria. Doing all those kind of entrepreneurship transactions online, and all of a sudden there's no way you can fund or make payment. It's very bad. So that's why we have to make some little enlightenment. I wish that some of these companies will sponsor this kind of program, so that we'll be lauding it every time.
yeah. I started using Clasher, and the reason why is because number one, for now, there is no fees for creating a card. So that's one of the reasons why I started using Clasher, and it is cheaper, but you have to fund it from $5 above. With the others, you can fund $1, $2, but with Clasher, it has to be from $5 above. But it is cheaper compared to all of them. I think the last time I tried it. So yeah, that's the one I'm using right now. And they have two types of cards. There's a pink one and a black one. But when I tried using the app, the platform, they only had the pink one. So it was just the pink one that I created. So sometimes people ask me what's the difference between the black one and the pink one. And what I'll normally tell them is that I haven't tried the black one yet, so just use the pink one. So it works so far for me. I haven't had any issues with it. I've used it on AliExpress. I've used it on Google Play Store. Yeah, I use it to pay for stuff on Google Play. So that's the one I'm currently using right now. But the rest, I use them sometimes as well.
Okay, Clash. Okay, now what about GPay?
Okay, so GigPay started as a method to receive money. GigPay and Gray actually, it started as a way for you to receive money if you are a freelancer. Because getting your money, most freelancers in the past they use Payoneer. That was what I was using to get payments from Amazon as well, Payoneer. But Payoneer, their exchange rate is also the bank rate. So even if you receive like $10, it depends on the bank rate. So if the bank rate is 410 naira, that means you are going to be getting 4,100 naira. So when GigPay came out, I think it was Gray first before GigPay, but yeah, when GigPay came out, you could connect your account to any of the affiliate platforms you are using, and your money is going to get sent directly to the account. They will help you create virtual accounts. You'll create euro accounts, pounds, and dollar accounts. So those three, depending on the platform, the affiliate platform you are using, they will send the money directly to that account, and you convert the money at the black market rate. So instead of getting 4,100 naira for $10, you may be getting, I think the current rate is around 730. So you may be getting 7,300 naira for $10, which is a very huge margin. So that's how GigPay and Gray started. And ever since they started, and they realized, okay, this virtual dollar card is another way to help people out in terms of making payments online as well. Because as you are doing all this affiliate marketing, freelancing, you're also going to be trying to pay for courses, you'll be paying for things, as you're making money, you're spending money to make more money eventually. So they decided to create that virtual dollar card. And well, from my experience using GigPay is actually easier to use compared to Gray, because you can just fund your Naira account from GigPay, and from there you can just convert the money to your virtual dollar card. But with Gray, you have to convert the money first to dollars before you can send the money to your virtual dollar card. And that conversion, there is fees involved. But with GigPay, as far as I can remember, there are no fees involved when it comes to conversion from Naira to dollars, straight to your dollar card. And when it comes to payments have been very smooth as well. I've tried it with Skrill, and it worked. So I made a video about that as well.
Okay. Like for me, I've used 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧. So 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧, to be frank with you, I think it's very expensive. 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧 is very expensive. I think their dollar rate is almost 800 naira, between maybe 790 or so to, well, on the higher side of 700.
Yeah.
So among all these virtual cards, which of them is the cheapest? I mean, currently, compared to others among them.
Okay. All right. So I'll first talk about 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧 a bit. So the thing about 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧 is, when they started, their dollar cards were free. So if you just sent money to your account, you could convert it to dollars without payment. But recently, they started adding fees for creating a virtual dollar card, which is something Gray also does. I don't really know about GigPay. For what, because it's been long since I created the virtual dollar card. But I think there are fees involved as well. I know it's just Clash that doesn't have fees. But since 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧 introduced fees, they have decided to reduce the price for their dollar rates. I haven't used them, but I got a notification recently that they just said, we have heard your complaints, your opinions, and we are reducing the price of their dollars. So yeah, I think because they are charging for the cards now, they now feel like, okay, it is okay for them to reduce the price. I haven't checked the price yet, but I think it's going to be a bit lower. If I could, I would check it now, but I'm actually using my phone for this stream, so I can't do it right now.
Okay, you're talking about 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧, right?
Yeah, 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧.
Okay, with that additional 2,000 naira fee, you believe that their dollar rate will drop?
Yeah, that's what they said. They said they are going to reduce the dollar rate. So until I try it, but I like to announce things, and then I'll let people know that, okay, I haven't tried this yet. So please don't go and check and start blaming me or blaming you that, okay, we saw it on your live stream. So yeah, that's just
Okay. Now, one major challenge about these virtual cards is that verification is always a big problem. Like, I remember when I ran into online payment issue. So that was when someone recommended a virtual card to me. This virtual card, I think the one he recommended was I think Payday or so.
yeah.
So I was trying to use it for the first time, but I struggled to verify myself, especially the identity verification. I do the camera, the frame with position. So I felt that maybe the third-party system that they were using wasn't that effective. So in general, as you use some of these cards, which one do you think? Because I know when I tried the 𝗪𝗥𝗏𝗧, the verification was very smooth. I didn't have issues with them. So what are other ones? How is their verification like?
For me, they are all the same. But the only problem is that most people have issues with this facial verification, where you have to take a picture of yourself. Now, the reason why I haven't had issues with it, as far as I'm concerned, is because Normally, before I take the picture, I turn on my ring light because as I have my ring lights, my face is well lit. So some people they stay in a dark room to take all these pictures. I've had people that had to help to verify their accounts, not just with virtual dollar cards, with other things as well. So that's just the stage that they have issues with. But I tell them that just make sure you stay in a very lit environment. You can face a window. That's the major problem. But when it comes to ID cards, yeah, all of them have used my NIN to verify myself, and they have all worked because I want to believe that these are companies that want to help Nigerians, and they know that most Nigerians do not have international passports. Some Nigerians don't have voters card. Some Nigerians don't have driver's license. So the the most popular card we have is the NIN, and I only recently got my voters card. I think I got it last year in December. So yeah, I was using all these platforms before I even got my voters card, and I was using my NIN to verify myself. Now I haven't used Payday yet, and I don't think I tend to use them anytime soon because I already have 4 platforms. So I don't think it's becoming too many for me. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, what's the worst case scenario? Is it that all of them will die at once? It's not going to happen immediately now. So 4 is enough for me. People have asked me to use Payday, and I think I'll do it, but not anytime soon. But when it comes to the rest, they all went very well for me, except 𝗪𝗪𝗏. The only issue I had with 𝗪𝗪𝗏 is the NIN that they were requesting for was not just the card itself. The number they are requesting for requires you to open the NIMC app. I'm sure you know about it. Is it NIMS app? Something like that. NIMC
Okay,
app.
NIMC app. Okay, the one you
Yeah.
install on your phone. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
they'll
to
give you a
generate the card.
code. Yeah, they'll give you a code, and then you have to input the code in the app, and from there you'll be able to get a specific NIN code for yourself that is going to be connected to 𝗪𝗪𝗏. So 𝗪𝗪𝗏 is the only one that was different for me in terms of ID verification, but that was just for the NIN. But the rest, they're all the same.
Okay. Someone Ronke here. Ronke says that let me bring out what she dropped in the chat.
Okay. Rinke is one of my, should I say, most active subscribers. Like, I'm always expecting comments from her anytime I make videos. So, Rinke, hello. I'm glad that you are here.
Why is your chat not coming off here? So she said, even though cheaper cash rate is higher, they are the most reliable so far. And as doing business online is concerned, reliability is key. Yes, I believe what Ronke have said is 100% correct. You know, when you are doing online business or if you're into online transaction, you need the major thing is not even the cost, but reliability.
Yeah.
Reliability is a very key. It's the number one thing you need to consider. Imagine you want to do one transaction and you need to pay before deadline, and because you're using a cheaper platform, and they disappoint. So
Okay.
now, have you experienced anything like disappointment among these apps?
Well, not personally, but I've seen people that have. And cheaper cash is not like, it's not an exception. I'm going to have to disagree with Runke on this because they have had times when they even send notifications that, okay, their services are down. And I upload all those things on my community tab so people know, so they don't go and fund their dollar cards, their virtual dollar cards. Immediately I get them, I upload so people know. And when they have restored their services, I also let people know that, okay, services have been restored. So that is why I made videos on 4 of them. So not just rely on one. So, okay, yes, cheaper cash is actually reliable, but they also have issues. So don't rely on one. And for me, the one I would suggest and recommend is 𝗪𝗪𝗏, because honestly, ever since I started using them, no issues at all. And it's not like they don't go down, but as long as they are working, no issues. And there was when I made a video on how to fund your Skrill account. 𝗔𝗂𝗪𝗏 was the only virtual dollar card that didn't work. So where do we go from here if we are looking at 𝗔𝗂𝗪𝗏 as the only platform to focus on? It's not going to work out that way. So yeah, you need multiple, even though some are cheap. And 𝗔𝗂𝗪𝗏 called 𝗔𝗂𝗪𝗏, but expensive platform. No, I would disagree with that. But Runke, you are very great. I love your comments and I look forward to seeing more of them.
Which platforms or which websites have you tried all these virtual cards? You said you talked about 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 the other time.
Yes, I've also tried it on Skrill. Yeah, I've tried it on Skrill, and I think it's just Skrill and Google Play, because most of the things I buy online. Okay, I've also tried it on AliExpress. So those are the three websites that I've tried all of them on technically, because I don't do a lot of the time that I was buying courses and the rest. Those were those days. I don't buy them anymore because I've learned all I needed to learn. So I think 2018, yeah, I bought. Yeah.
Are you sure you've learned all you need to learn?
Okay, not say that. Or should I say like the things I'm doing now were from the things I learned in the past. So yeah, if I'm going to buy anything in the future, yeah, then I'll use any of the virtual dollar cards. But for now, I find myself creating more than consuming. So using virtual dollar cards to purchase things online for now, I don't do that anymore. Except, but I know that by the end of this year, by November, I should be paying for my hosting service again by 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪, and I should be using a virtual dollar card to do that. But if okay, so for my website right now, since I don't even update it anymore, the last time I did was I think not 2020, maybe 2021. So the money that I get from it is not that much anymore. So in a month, I may get up to $20. So if I can get up to $100 on AdSense from my website, then that's what I'll be using my physical card to pay for the hosting. So that's just what I'll be using that website for. I don't update it and the rest. So, but when it comes to payments for stuff, it's just AliExpress and Google Play for now.
Okay, I've used the cheaper. I've used it on Spotify, Google Ads, Facebook Ads, and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 subscription, that's their website subscription, and which other, and some other platform that I'm subscribed to. So now let's just go a little bit dive into YouTube, because I know most of our audience here are YouTubers. When you talk of anything card, they might not. The last stream I did, I talked about CPM. I thought about CPM. So there's one debate, one issue that is a topic that is causing a rift in my community. We talked about location. So some people believe that as a YouTuber, like now you are doing the content on Amala, how to do Amala. Amala is a Nigerian delicacy, and you build an audience that most of your audience are within Nigeria or Africa, and then you now jackpot with your content, and you now move to UK, and still you continue the Amala something, the Amala content. So I want to ask you, as a YouTuber, I know you've been experienced on YouTube for some years now. Will your CPM increase because you relocated? Why you still maintain the same audience?
Definitely not. Okay, so as we were just, I knew where you were heading to, because you said it was a debate and you were talking about Amala, Nigerians, and Japa. So it doesn't mean that if your IP address is saying UK, it means that, okay, they'll be like, wow, okay, this guy is from the UK. Increase this money, sharp, please. We need to make sure he's satisfied with our, no, that's not how it works. Okay, let me just use my channel as an example. because I made a video once on how to get views from other countries. So one of the benefits of getting views from other countries is you're going to get a higher CPM compared to if you're getting views from Nigeria. So the reason why people feel like if you're in another country, you are going to be making more money, in my opinion, the reason why I think people think that way is that once you're in another country, people from that country will get to know you, and they will get to you'll be able to talk about things that are happening in that country. Like for me now, I'm in Nigeria. There is no way I can talk about things that are happening abroad, because even if I'm going to say anything about those things, it's because I read it on the news somewhere. But I'm not going to be giving my own personal experience about what happened abroad.
Experience.
So, like, okay, in Nigeria here, I can say what happened within the country, and people will be like, "Yeah, I was there too, and I saw it happen." But if I start talking about other countries, they'll be like, "You are just a wannabe. You want to talk about what you don't know." So that
Exactly.
is the reason why, if you go abroad, most people from abroad will start watching your videos, because you may do a vlog and say, "Yeah, this is me in New York," and people from New York may want to know what you think about their state, you as an African, and they may watch that video. And once they watch that video, CPM goes up. Yeah, but you're in New York, you're talking about Amala. It doesn't matter. Nigerians will still watch that video. So maybe the people that will be watching your videos from New York that's about Amala are Nigerians that are in New York.
New York.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just it.
So I wish those guys that were debating this on my platform, I wish that they are live right now so that they can hear from you, because I've tried to educate them, and I probably will still make another video on that, because you know, this CPM is very key, and connecting it to this virtual card of it. You know, is there any way someone can fund their AdSense account, or maybe you are making money from the internet? Is there any of these virtual cards that you have talked about, apart from the physical ones? Is there any of them that accepts funds from outside the country?
Yeah, so far just GeekPay and Gray, as far as I know, but they don't work with AdSense, because with AdSense, when you create an account and they ask you to submit your or verify your identity per se, then you either submit a Nigerian card or a UK card, depending on where you are and who you are the origin of. So, as a Nigerian, if you submit your voter's card, your international passport, your driver's license, as long as it says Nigerian there, you cannot connect any account that is not a Nigerian account. So people always ask me, can I connect my GeekPay account to AdSense? My answer is always no. Can I connect Pioneer? No. Can I connect Gray? No, because those platforms, they create US accounts, UK accounts, and Euro accounts, so European accounts. So those ones will not work with AdSense, because your AdSense account says you're a Nigerian. So why are you a Nigerian with a US account? If you want
UK
to
account,
receive,
yeah.
yeah, if you want to receive that kind of payment, then go there, go and stabilize yourself there, get a card. Or, there are people outside Nigeria, people that have friends or relatives outside Nigeria. They can open an AdSense account using their UK or US ID, and then
I,
they can use that. Yeah, they can use that AdSense account to connect to their Gray or GeekPay account. But as far as your AdSense account says Nigerian, there's no way you can connect any of those platforms to it.
okay. I have somebody that wants to join us. Staffman. It's a
Okay.
regular person here. So let's just add him and see whether he has any question.
All right.
Staffman, how are you? Well, I think we're having issues with him.
Yeah, probably network issues.
Okay. Okay. So now, moving forward, let's dive a bit into YouTube. The creator economy, how do you see it for African content creators? Is it still profitable as it was like 2, 3 years ago?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this question as well for a while now, and what I'm thinking about is that okay, let's say I have one whole pie to share with a lot of people, or let's just say with 5 people. In those days, there were not a lot of. Let's just focus on Nigerians for now. There were not a lot of Nigerian creators on YouTube. It was just we watching videos, not creating videos. So that pie was being shared, in a very
The few,
huge, yeah, a few people. So everybody is going to have huge shares. But now that everybody is coming in, I think that pie is going to keep reducing. That's just what I
you
think.
see,
But at the same time, there are so many other monetization methods on YouTube. People only focus on ads, which is okay if you're a beginner. But there's memberships, there's super thanks, there's super chats, there's you can also sell your own products. I'm planning on starting that, but that will be in the future. Maybe when I get to 10K subs, I'll start doing that. So if you are just relying on ads, then you are going to notice that okay, CPM will be dropping, and CPM is not even regular. It's not always like this. Sometimes it's like this. Sometimes it's okay.
go
Yeah,
up and
it
come
goes
down.
up and down. So if you are relying on ads alone, it's not going to be very beneficial, especially during the new year. God, my revenue dropped. Like, just get a huge drum. Those drums that they use for parties. Get a stone and just drop it inside. I just saw my revenue drop it. I was like, okay, yeah, happy new year to me. But then everything is now getting back to normal. I'm
Yeah.
still close to my highest peak. So yeah, ads or YouTube, the creator economy is still going well. There is no slowing down. And YouTube has done a very good job the way they are doing it. Because if you check out, let's say, TikTok, for example, TikTok to me is not a place where you can make money from TikTok or by TikTok. You can make money from other things like sponsorships, brand deals, because TikTok has a way to make you grow fast. But
Go
getting
viral.
money, yeah, go viral. But getting money from TikTok specifically, to me, it's not good. And you can see even Twitter, they recently added a payment system. You have to pay money to be relevant on the platform. Yeah, so
Yes.
imagine YouTube has done a very perfect job of setting up advertisers, creators, and the audience, and they are getting their profits. We are also making our own money, and I see more people even coming into YouTube very soon because of the way that they see that okay, this platform you don't even have to. I haven't used ads to grow on YouTube. I have never even paid for ads. I try to avoid videos that talk about creating ads. I don't know why. It just makes me feel like okay, I feel like this is just a way to grow fast. And I want people that watch my videos to know that you can grow without paying. Maybe when you get to a stage you are making a lot of money, then you can start testing out ads. So the creator economy to me is still very stable.
Okay. Okay. Before I ask you the next question, tough man, are you? Let me check whether still having the same issue. Okay. Tough man, I'm sorry. I don't think I will bring you up again. Okay. Now talking about ads. You know, as long as you are on the internet to make money, definitely one day you must run ads.
Yeah.
And before I've been running ads for clients many years back. That's when I have this Google ad experience. So during the pandemic, I was just idle. Everybody was indoor then, and I was doing my YouTube stuff. So I just let me just experiment this ads on YouTube, and wow, the result was amazing. But recently, personally, I find it difficult to run it on my own channel. I will be interested to run in other people's channel, because when you run ads on your channel, it will alter some things, some analytics on your channel. It will alter a lot, especially if you don't know how to arrange it and run it. it will alter a lot. And if you don't know how to read and write it very well, you get lost, and you'll be working on false data or false analytics. So now coming to the creator economy, because all this card we are talking about is a way of funding ourselves or paying for something that will give us more money. So have you had any experience outside the ad revenue as a growing channel with 3K plus? Have you had any encounter with how they call sponsorship, people contacting you for sponsorship? Whether they are real or false, I just want your experience with sponsorship.
Okay, so yeah, a lot actually. I don't know why. The thing is that I don't consider myself I'm not saying I'm looking down on myself, but I'm not considering myself a huge channel yet to get so many sponsorships. And I haven't taken anyone, honestly, because most of the people that come to me, the services or products they're talking about, I don't see how they'll be beneficial to the people that are watching my videos. If a company like Cheaper Cash comes to me, definitely I'll take their offer. If Gray comes to me, fine. But what I'm getting is crypto investments and NFTs, and I know about crypto back in should I say when I went for NYSC. That was when I was into crypto a lot. But I found out a bit about crypto, and I knew that okay, this is not something that is going to be very stable. So I just kept it aside for now. So most of the people that are coming to me for sponsorships, I always decline. There was one that I wanted to work with, but I eventually declined because I just felt like it was not going to be relevant to my audience. So when I get a brand that is actually relevant to my audience, then I will definitely accept them. But most of the time, some even come up with the price they want to give you immediately. And there's a platform called Social Blue Book that I've been using for a while now, and they're going to give you a price. Like they'll look at your channel, and then they'll tell you how much they think your channel is worth. Yeah, they'll tell you the estimate, and you can go for the low end price because some of the companies that may be messaging you or reaching out to you, they are not very huge. You may find out that okay, these people just recently started, or maybe they have been around for a while, but they are not that popular. So you don't charge them thousands, maybe you charge them by the hundreds. And then the other ones that okay, these guys, if I don't lick them dry, they have cheated me. So yeah, I like that website. So I'll be making a video on that very soon. I think that's the next video I'll be working on. But I haven't accepted any offers yet, and until I find a brand that actually wants to share something that I think will be relevant to my audience, I'll just be staying away from brand deals for now.
Okay. Adding to what you have said, my earlier experience with this sponsorship or sponsors, I remember most of them, to be candid with you, unless because you have not gone to the next level with them, most of them are hackers.
Yeah.
Most of them are hackers. There was one that came to me. I knew that these people are not genuine. I just played along. I played along with them. Then they said they will send me something that they are going to pay me about $1,000 to do a video. Imagine. I was about 5,000 subscribers there. I was saying, wow, what kind of? I knew that this thing is not real.
It's too good to be true.
I'm telling you. So what I did, I accepted. So they sent me an email attachment, a link that I will download their, I think is it catalog or something, that what I will work with.
Yeah.
I knew there was something fish in there. Yeah. So what I did, I created a sandbox on my computer. Windows, they have this Windows sandbox.
Wow. Yeah.
So you can experiment whatever thing. If you don't trust a particular content, you can just open that sandbox and play around with it. So my brother, later I just opened it in a lot of things. The Windows started malfunctioning. So I knew that I didn't run it on my system. It would have would have taken over my system.
Yeah, I know that they call you the tech informant. It's like you're checking out and you're informing everybody. And can I share my experience as well with that?
Okay.
Okay, so the first time, honestly, I think I was very lucky when that stuff happened to me. That was last year, I think. That last year, 2021. So I got an email. The guy was like, we're going to pay you. It's going to be a 15-second ad and we'll pay you, I think it was $1,500 to insert it.
Imagine.
And after reading the email, I felt like, okay, this is good. But I just got on YouTube again. And immediately I got on YouTube, there was a video that just showed how YouTubers get hacked. I was like, okay, should I read this? Okay, let's just watch it. I mean, not read, watch. So I watched it and everything, step by step, how they send you the email, because I believe that, okay, I have an antivirus. So what's the worst that can happen? If they send me a virus, yeah. If they send me a virus, then my antivirus will just detect it. And they showed all the stuff, like they will get your cookies from your browsers, and it's going to be like their computer is your computer. So your YouTube channel will technically be their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And after I saw that, I was like, okay. Then I emailed the guy back and I said, okay, the reason why I actually didn't email him at first or email them was because the domain they sent the email from, I checked online and it was a either Russian or Polish website, like from Poland. So when I checked, the language was not, I didn't understand the language. So I just left the website and I said, I'll figure this out later. I'll do all the translation and the rest. So when I got back, I said, okay, yeah, I'm interested. What do I need, or what are you sending me? So they sent me a file, and I have my other phone. I sent the attachment to the other phone. I unzipped it there, and I saw the file that is sent. The extension of the file is /SCR, which is a screensaver file for Windows. And then I searched online, /SCR virus, and that was when I started seeing more news of people that got hacked through the virus file. And I emailed the guy back and I said, if I remember correctly, I said, good job hiding an SCR file behind an MP4 file. It is not going to be easy to get to me. And the guy didn't respond. So that was my first experience. And I've gotten subsequent, in fact, I get them almost every day. So most of them, they move to my spam folder, and I've created filters on Gmail to automatically delete emails from certain domains, because they use some domains that end with .cz and .az. So if people can create filters, then that's a good way to just avoid all those issues.
Yes, exactly. Because this hacking of it is a very serious issue, and the easiest way to hack a YouTuber is by offering them some mouth-watering sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like you can remember recently, I think this year or last year, and Think Media, one of the top YouTube educational channel, was hacked.
Wow.
I think for many days, their channel was hacked. The main Think Media channel, not even the podcast, the main one was hacked. But fortunate enough, YouTube was able to resolve the issue, I mean, for them.
Yeah.
So now, in summary, we'll be rounding up. We have some questions here, but okay, they offer physical card, but only Naira physical card and not dollar. Okay, Taffman, I didn't understand what you mean here.
Okay, I remember. I think I asked him a question because he said something about, is it Paga virtual dollar card? And I told him that I think I've seen their ad on Twitter concerning creating a physical card as well. So I wanted to know if it was going to be a dollar card. Well, since he has specified that it's a Naira card, then no problem.
Okay. Then Roque asks, is Gray still working with Amazon KDP? Do you have any idea?
Gray, okay. Recently Gray had issues with their US account. So they have completely disabled their US accounts. But you can work with their UK accounts. The only thing is that the money you make from Amazon KDP is going to be converted to pounds. So I'm not sure if they are using the correct conversion rate. So it's better to just stick with GigPay for now, since GigPay has their US account still active. So all your money from Amazon KDP should just go straight to your GigPay account, and it should be fine.
Okay. So Sherwood, thank you very much. You shared a lot, a wealth of knowledge here. Very, very. So I'll be breaking this stream in batches so that I know some of a lot of my subscribers that didn't join. Probably, I think there's a match. I don't know whether there's a Champions League match today or whatever. I don't know, but I can hear
you are
from
going
my
to
neighbor.
expose you. Yeah, exposing me. I don't watch football. I always get people telling me that you're a guy, you don't watch football. What kind of guy are you? I'm just a guy looking, trying to make money. Please, so don't expose me, please.
So probably maybe they are watching the match, but I will break this into chapters later, so that other people will watch it. So for those of you that don't know, Shaibu is a upcoming YouTuber, and he's doing a lot on his channel. He talks a lot about payments, cards. So if you're an entrepreneur on the internet, whether you're on YouTube or other platforms, or you have your website, when you go to his channel, it has a lot of content that will expose you. He also do some YouTube education as well.
Yeah.
He does some YouTube education, so you can check his channel. I will drop the link later after the streaming. I will drop the link to his channel so that you can follow him, subscribe to his channel. If you enjoy my content very well, definitely you will enjoy his too. So Shabo, to wrap up now, as we are closing this streaming, we have hit the 1 minute, the 1 hour mark here.
Wow.
I want to 1 hour. 1 hour. It's very interesting doing this streaming, chatting with them. It's just quite unfortunate that my network is not stable. I would have loved to ask something. Some people are trying to log in, but I don't want something to be heavy so that I won't be locked out again. So now, with the virtual card, as of I'm talking about currently, it might change tomorrow, but currently, which card would you recommend that is trusted, that is easy to get, both verification and everything, and it's also reliable? Anytime you want to use it, they won't tell you that sorry, there's something working. So just one, or if it's more than one, two.
Okay. Thank you for giving me the option to choose two, because I was thinking about going for GigPay. This is just one, because with GigPay, it is easy to convert the money from Naira to dollars straight from your Naira account. It will go straight to your virtual dollar account, virtual dollar card, sorry. But the second one will be 𝗪𝗪. The only reason why I'm not choosing 𝗪𝗪 as number one is for that identity verification, because some people may have issues connecting their NIN to it. So I wish I could create a tutorial on that, but because I already have the card, I've already verified my ID, it's going to be hard. So yeah, I have to meet someone else that hasn't created an account, and from there I'll be able to create an account, create the video for that. So yeah, so for now, in GigPay and 𝗪𝗪, those are my two recommended virtual dollar cards. I'm sorry, I don't care. I'm not choosing 𝗪𝗪 and cheaper cash. So yeah.
So thanks. Then finally, what about the physical? Like those of us that are probably old school, that would prefer to go for the physical. With the old banks in Nigeria, which one will you?
Yeah, I actually wanted to talk about that, because you were saying something about being able to transfer from Access Bank, and you said you can't do that anymore.
Exactly.
Wow, and that was one of the reasons why I almost wanted to create an Access domiciliary account. Yeah, Access domiciliary account, but well, I won't anymore. So UBA is the one that I have used, and it is the one that I can recommend. I haven't had issues with the card. There are days when you will try it and it may say transaction failed. So just try again later on, because I think dollar scarcity has been happening recently. So if we can cross that bridge of dollar scarcity, UBA to me is the best.
Okay, you mean that you can transfer from one UBA dollar account to another UBA dollar account? Have you tried
No. No, 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 it doesn't work that way. They
Okay,
don't
doesn't
allow
work that
that.
way.
They don't allow that.
Okay.
So
Because I
yeah,
know I did that before easily on Access Bank.
yeah,
With Access, you
access.
can transfer to another Access dollar account, vice
Yeah,
versa. So, but it's quite unfortunate. Probably that's a
that's a new policy
new
probably.
policy. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
CBN.
thank you very much, Shaibu, for
Yeah,
accepting to be part of
ah,
this streaming.
seriously. Thanks for having me here. You had my first, should I say, live stream, and yeah, I'm really glad that we're able to have this. I told all my family members that okay, I don't need big go, so
You don't blue.
somebody with 14K subs don't invite me. But yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
So, but don't, I'll be inviting you from time to time. You're talking
Yeah.
about YouTube and other creators economy because a lot of people, I have a lot of questions coming from my community. But at times I would like to have other views and ideas from other creators so that it won't be as if I'm the master of all. But when they hear
Ah,
tech informal, they say, this guy is working with YouTube, he's working with Google Ads. So I'm not that kind of person. I also
yeah.
invite other creators around me so that we share knowledge together. Thanks
Anytime.
for joining me. Thanks for joining me.
Anytime.
Then, if any of you watching, please, if you want to join my live training, that's future live training. If you want to have an update, I'll drop the link so that you can join the waiting list. So that anytime I have a workshop, a live workshop, whether online or offline, you'll be notified. So kindly, the first link in the description, you join. Then, just like what Shaibu has said, if you want the best web hosting, you can, go to hosting guide. Have you had any issue with hosting guide since you started? And when did you start with them?
2021. Yes, I believe I was in NYSC when I started using them, and I haven't had any issues with them since I started using them.
Okay. So you've had it from another creator. Hosting guys are very good and reliable hosting. And currently, if you buy a particular package, they will give you your what they call your website name, your www.yourname.com. They'll give it for free for you,
Oh,
so you can capitalize on that. And if you use my code Tech Informant, you have 7% also slash out of your payment, so you can catch up with that. So, Tribal, thanks once again. I appreciate you coming here. As you are rounding up, I wish you the best. I wish you blow up. One thing I like
thank you.
about you is your consistency. I like people being consistent. The road to the top is not easy. So, but when you are
Okay.
consistent, even when you are not seeing the result, but they are still working toward. I like people that work with that kind of
Thank you. Thank you very,
mentality.
very much for having
So,
me. Thank you
so
so much.
I see that you go far. So don't step down. Move up.
Thank you so
Okay.
much for having
So
me.
I appreciate. So I'll be releasing you now. So that let me do some housekeeping before I shut down.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, and bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, guys. So that was Shuaibu. I will drop the link to his channel in the comment section and also in the description. So go and follow him, subscribe to his channel, and I don't need to tell you to subscribe. By the time you watch one or two of his videos, you will know that no one will. You don't need to be told to subscribe to his channel. So join join him in his channel, and we'll be talking more on CPM and also Google Ads later in this month. We've just entered the new month of May, so I'll be talking more about CPM as it relates to YouTubers and also as it relates to, Google Ads users or the advertisers. A lot of, we have been having a lot of discussion around this CPM, high CPM, low CPM. So I'm going to do a lot more, a lot analysis on CPM, how to grow your CPM and make more money on YouTube. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.